Okay, I'm going to do a market analysis for 4 pairs today, and hopefully I'll be able to make this going to this coming week and also next week and the week so forth. Alright, so the 4 pairs that I'm looking at is probably is Euro USD, Pound Yen, USD CAD, and the Euro GBP. Okay, so I'll just start off with USD Canada. Okay, so I'll just see what is happening and what am I seeing at the weekly. I'll start with the weekly. So from the weekly, what do I see? I see a inside bar, weekly inside bar. Okay, and this weekly inside bar means, right, it can be a continuation of a trend or a reversal of a trend. So before this inside bar is formed, price is on an uptrend. Okay, so before this inside bar is formed, price in an uptrend. So in this case, price is already rallied, right? Okay, so it can either go up again or it can either go down, and you see that price have already gone very high. Okay, if you look from here, and at the point where price is making that rejection is actually at the previous supply of the weekly, which is quite evident. Okay, if you look from here, there's a rally based drop here. Okay, price have come to that supply zone, so I reckon that for me, I'm not looking for any kind of sell since price are already rallied. Okay, I'm going to delete this. So price have already rallied, so there is a rally based drop in here. Okay, there's a rally base and then price drop, significant drop here, and then I think this is the zone which is very sensitive to the price right there. Okay, and maybe you're asking me, should I mark a demand here? Should I mark a demand around here? I will not mark it. Okay, for me, I will not mark it. Why? Because from this point when price reached this base, right, price has never went up. It never rallied. It did went up but got rejected back. So in this case, I won't mark this as a demand. Okay, the demand that I should mark is actually here. That is a target to me. So I see a rally base drop, a rally base. So I'm expecting market to drop. That is what I see. Okay, so this is the target from the weekly point. Okay, so this is the target for if I'm going for a sell, and then based on last week, it shows that of course the buyers try to push the price up, but they could not. Okay, so in this case, based on the this is the previous week, right? Closing prices was here. Price did went up again. Did went up in the beginning of the week. Okay, in the beginning of the week it went up and then got pushed down. This is the weekly. So in this case, in the daily, you should see most probably two bullish candle and maybe 3 bearish candle pushing down, if I'm not wrong. I haven't seen. So but let's go into the daily and see whether if what if whether are we correct. Okay, so I'm expecting this one maybe it should be 2 bullish candle, 2 small bullish candle and 3 bearish candle. Let's go into the daily. Okay, so if you look from here, the daily candle 5 4 3 2 1 1 2 3 4 5. So in this case, as I said, 2 bullish candle and then 3 bearish candle. So correct. So I'm going to delete this. So what I'm doing there is candlestick formation. Okay, when you look at candlestick formation or weekly, right, you should roughly know what is the daily going to form like. So in the daily, we can see that in this case there is a rally based, there's a drop. Okay, the drop has already happened in terms of the price action. Okay, so we're not looking for any kind of sales at the moment. So and please take note that this analysis, right, is just my rough analysis. Usually for my weekly analysis, what I did that before the market open, I will do one, but once the market open tomorrow Monday, right, I will do another one and I will update to you guys again. The reason why I do that is that because we do not know what is the opening prices once the market opens on Monday. Alright, for all we know, I can do a lot of, I can do an analysis here until the cow's gone home, right? But then when the market opens up, I'll get, and then it just spoil all of my analysis. Am I right? So no use. That's why I don't like to do a long analysis for when before the market opens. So this is, but you still need to do a rough analysis before the market opens, so that you can you can prep yourself. Okay, so now I already mark my zones, I already mark my point, I already mark my I already have my bias about what I'm going to do for the upcoming week. So I'm still looking for a sell. In this case, I'm not looking to buy. So let's look at the minor zones in the smaller time frame to see if we have any kind of conclusion. So if you look at here, right, there is a minor zone of supply which forms around here. Okay, why is this supply, why is this a good supply? Because of this thing. Okay, this is supply, rally, base and drop. See, this rally is very strong, but even as strong as this rally, right, this one can still push the market down. So in this case, see, we tested this and go down again. So price, I'm looking for price to came back here again. What I'm looking for is that I'm looking for price to come back here again, and when price come back here again, I will look for some kind of price action to look for a sell signal. Okay, so that is what I'm looking for H4. Okay, if you look for instance right now, right, if you look overall in the structure of H4, right, it's actually quite sideways, right? You can see that. It's actually in this case, right, from here onwards, right, it's sideways actually. But who has the upper hand? If you look at this sideways, right, the upper hand comes to the sellers. It's not the buyers. Because why? Lower high, 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 lower high. So I'm still expecting some market to go up here and then go down. So that's what I have for USDCAD, and that is my analysis done, completed for one pair. So I'll just mark this one first, bear with me for a while, so that it does not get mixed up with other pairs. I don't need to mark whether it's on weekly or daily or what, as long as I know it's a zone and I know what zone is that. Below demand, up supply, middle entry, that's all. Okay, so USDCAD analysis done. So now let's go to Euro USD. So now for Euro USD, back to the weekly again. What do I see? I see that same. I think for US, because not I think, it is a fact. For all USD pairs right now, right, most of the USD pairs right now, whether USD CAD, Euro USD, Pound USD, are all doing inside bar. So I'm going to see now. Price is making a base. For sure, it's making a base, right? And this base is formed after a sharp push. And based on the formation of the candle last week, right, a bearish candle, right, I'm expecting retail sellers to look for a sell, but I'm not looking for a sell. Most probably I'm looking for a buy. Okay, because price already gone down and price is in the demand area. It's a very good area to look for buy. So I'm going to see what happens in the daily. In the daily for last week shows that price could not go and break new high of the previous week. Okay, and then it might have only two small bearish candles and then two small bullish candles, three quite big bearish candle in this case for the daily. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5. Correct. Two small bullish candle and three big bearish candle, as I say. Just look at the formation of the candle, you will know. Okay. So what I see is that price is already back in the demand. Okay, the beginning of the week it goes down, and before looking to have a bit of life at coming towards the end. So now we are looking at our entry point to see if there is any kind of price action. So that is the demand zone. For weekly target, where is my target in this case? For Euro, I think I can have two targets. One target is over here, this zone here. Okay, this is the first target. the second target that maybe that we can do is actually around here. Okay, so I have my demand zone and then I have my TP1, TP2, because I say I'm going for a buy. However, disclaimer, please do not take my analysis as a signal service, because whatever analysis, whatever entries should be in line with your risk profile and your risk tolerance. Okay, so I already done my target demand too. Okay, daily. Okay, so that will be same sideways, right? Jangan USDCAD sideways, right? USD sideways. H4. So let's see whether in the smaller time frames can I see some sort of, okay, you see like right now, right? Okay, so in this case there is an order flow for me. The way I see it, I call it an order flow. This is the previous supply right here. In the small time frame, right, a previous supply drop, base drop here, and now price has become drop, base rally. So there is a supply here, there is a supply taken out here. So I'm expecting market to retest the supply zone, retest the demand zone, sorry, because I'm not going to buy from here. Price already push up, no use to buy. I'll be waiting for price to come back there and then look for some sort of price action signal to go long. And that is all for Euro USD. Done. Next, let's see USDCAD, Euro USD. Is it pound or C? Or Euro GBP? Let me see now. Okay, Euro GBP. Let's go for Euro GBP. Euro GBP, what do I see? I see a rally already happened, a base and a drop, and now price is making a base. Euro GBP can be very tricky. For Euro GBP, it's really very tricky for me. You know why? Because the candles, you look at the candles, right? There's not much momentum. Very small candles, okay? Small candles mean there's not much momentum. And usually for candle that have very small momentum, right, it's really not really a good, it's a waste of time to trade actually. Most probably I will not take Euro GBP. Alright, why? Look at last week open 816, it went up to 088143, maybe around what, 30 pips. It went up to 30 pips. Okay, that is the highest it go. But the lowest it go is 0.86905, which is around 110 pips. And it closes at 0.87336, slightly below the open price. Okay, so in this case, right, that's not, I mean, just around ranging between what, the highest is around 30 pips. That means there are still sellers pushing. Let me see whether if I can get any kind of signal here. Okay, I see that there's an inside bar form here, but there is no inside bar breakout because it's a mother bar. Price came out of the mother bar. Alright, fakey has happened. Price came back, so now it's still under inside bar, still within the inside bar. So I'm not entirely sure to take this one yet. I think my only safe point, that to me, right, what I will do, I'll just put here first. Because to me, I like to wait for market to give me the order flow before I decide anything. Okay, I'll just put here first. Why? Because I'm just wait. Example, right? I want to see a supply or a demand broken. Then it tells me that it is a setup that is available for me to take a look. If there is no demand broken, no supply broken, right? There is no setup. Okay, so in this case there's no demand broken, there's no supply broken, just like USD there's supply broken, so there is a setup. But this one there is nothing is broken, so it's like tossing a coin. So I'm not going to go for this, but I'm going to keep on the lookout. Okay, that's it for your GBP. Pound yen. Pound yen price has the last supply that we see is here, rally based drop. It's a drop based drop actually. Wait, let me know. It's a rally based drop in the daily, and drop based rally in the daily for here. Rally based drop, that is the supply. This one is demand. Okay, supply on top, demand below. In the weekly, what do I see? Okay, price has made an inside bar breakout. Okay, so inside bar breakout. So in this case, right, I might be looking for a sell if price rotates up for a retest of the previous supply. We should see a drop based drop on the daily. Say the drop based drop is around here if I'm not wrong. Okay, sorry, I'm just going to take from here. Sorry, the supply I'm going to take from here instead. A rally based drop, inside bar, and then there's an inside bar. That rally based drop is an inside bar. Okay. Okay, very nice. Rally based drop. Okay, base pullback, rally based drop. So now I expect so what I'm expecting is that market to go back here again. So the first target is the below part. Okay, or maybe lower. Okay, so that is what I'm expecting. Market to retest that previous supply because order flow is there. What you mean by order flow? Demand broken. Okay. Is this a previous demand? Yes. It's a rally base demand support broken. So now we're just waiting for a pullback. And that concludes my analysis for upcoming week. So I'll see you guys next week. And I'm sorry, I'll see you guys tomorrow again. I will upload again and then keep you guys posted on this test. Okay, see you.